Meta's shifting sands, a civil rights organization's departure, and the fallout. In January 2025, Meta, the tech giant, initiated a series of dramatic policy shifts that sent shockwaves through the industry and beyond. The company abruptly ended its diversity, equity, and inclusion (DEI) programs, a move widely perceived as a significant departure from its previous commitment to social responsibility. Simultaneously, Meta altered its content moderation policies, sparking concerns about a potential increase in online hate speech and harassment. These changes, coinciding with the incoming Trump administration, proved to be the final straw for the Legal Defense Fund, LDF, a prominent civil rights organization, leading to its withdrawal from Meta's Civil Rights Advisory Group. The LDF's decision, articulated in a strongly worded January 14th letter to Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg, highlighted the profound implications of these policy reversals. The letter argued that the dismantling of DEI programs and the altered content moderation policies would create a significantly more hostile online environment for marginalized communities. This, the LDF warned, would lead to a chilling effect on free speech, as individuals from protected groups would self-censor to avoid harassment and abuse, ultimately impoverishing online discourse and silencing dissenting voices. These changes are devastating for free expression, the LDF declared, painting a stark picture of the potential consequences. They will subject members of protected groups to more attacks, harassment, and harm, driving them off Meta's services, impoverishing conversations, eliminating points of view, and silencing dissenting and oft-censored voices. The letter further criticized Meta's apparent disregard for the potential ramifications of its actions, stating that the changes would inevitably result in increased self-censorship, directly contradicting the purported goal of fostering open dialogue. The LDF's concerns weren't limited to the impact on online communities. In a separate, more pointed letter dated April 11th, LDF Associate Director Counsel Todd A. Cox expressed deep alarm over the potential harm to Black communities specifically. Cox's letter directly addressed the risks posed by the altered content moderation policies, highlighting the potential for further destabilization of the nation's social fabric. He characterized Meta's actions as irresponsible changes that pose grave risks to the health and safety of Black communities and risk further destabilizing our republic. The dismantling of Meta's DEI programs added another layer of complexity to the LDF's concerns. Prior to the January policy shift, Meta had publicly celebrated significant progress in its DEI initiatives. The company had proudly announced doubling the number of Black and Hispanic employees in the U.S., achieving this milestone 2 years ahead of schedule. The LDF's April 11th letter expressed profound concern that reversing these successful programs would not only hinder future progress, but also reinforce discriminatory barriers to employment at Meta, exacerbating the potential harm to Black communities using the platform. Cox's letter went further, asserting that Meta's altered policies did not negate its legal obligations under federal civil rights laws. He forcefully reminded Meta of its responsibilities under Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and other relevant legislation, which prohibit workplace discrimination in all its forms, including disparate treatment, policies with disproportionate negative effects, and the creation of hostile work environments. He emphasized that the Trump administration's attacks on DEI programs did not change the legality of these initiatives, and that Meta's failure to uphold its anti-discrimination obligations due to the absence of DEI programs would expose it to significant legal liability. The LDF's actions serve as a powerful indictment of Meta's policy changes, highlighting the potential for seemingly innocuous alterations to have far-reaching and deeply damaging consequences. The organization's departure from Meta's advisory group underscores the seriousness of the concerns and the potential for significant legal and social repercussions stemming from the company's decisions. The episode raises fundamental questions about the responsibility of tech giants in shaping online discourse and fostering inclusive environments, and the potential for political pressure to undermine crucial efforts towards diversity, equity, and inclusion. The long-term effects of Meta's actions remain to be seen, But the LDF's decisive response serves as a strong warning against the erosion of vital protections for marginalized communities in the digital sphere. The debate over Meta's actions and their implications for free speech, social justice, and the future of online platforms is far from over.